Hello everybody, welcome to Hey Kids Let's Draw. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Please like, subscribe to this channel. We're trying to build our subscribers above 10,000 at this point. We've received a lot of requests for this player, Hall of Fame superstar Dan Marino of the Miami Dolphins. If you don't know who Dan Marino is, maybe you're too young. He played in the 80s, the 90s, was one of the greatest of all time quarterbacks. Played 17 seasons for the Miami Dolphins. Played Pittsburgh Panthers for college. All-American honors in 1981. He never won a Super Bowl, but holds numerous records and considered amongst the greatest quarterbacks in history. MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, powerful arm, and more. So let's get started with Dan Marino. We've received a lot of requests, and let's finally do this. Find the center of your page up and down, the center of your page across. We'll do Dan Marino's head up here. So Dan Marino, like I said, played in the 80s, so this will be kind of a 1980s style drawing. So let's do a jawline that's kind of rounded at the chin and rounds up to the side of the head there. We're just gonna do a couple of ears. They're not full ears right now. We're gonna do the hairline, just some bumps for the curly hair, like that. Some sideways ovals for eyes, 1 and 2. We'll do a circle on the inside, and kind of fill that in with black. And what we'll do is we'll get our blue marker really fast, and we're gonna do an outline in blue. Outline that black circle in blue like that, okay? There we go. We got the eyes going on. Let's do the neck. Come down, straight across. Well, kind of like a swoop, a small arch. Now back in the 80s, they wore giant shoulder pads, long sleeves. So let's see if we can communicate that here. I'm gonna go bump out and bump out. Come down, straight across, up, down. Come up to the armpit, down. See how it's more squared off? That's how the 80s were. They wore these huge shoulder pads and big long sleeves. We'll do a little towel from the waist. Some longer pants. In the 80s they wore longer pants, I guess I should say. There we go. Start wide and come down skinnier toward the ankle. We'll do some big oversized shoes. There's the tongue of the shoe. 1, 2, 3 shoelaces. 1, 2, 3 shoelaces. And as usual, these are just cartoon characters made for kids, you know. So we're just having a good time. Bring that heel down, come straight across to the edge of the right side of the page, and connect. Let's do a big football. Arch into a point. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers holding onto that football. Like I said, Dan Marino threw tons of touchdowns. One of the greatest of all time. I actually have a football card of Dan Marino. I was gonna show it to you guys with his autograph. It's really cool. All right, let's do another arm over here. Bump, bump. And the thumb comes out to the hand. All right, we'll do the hair up here. Start at this ear, come out. It's kind of curly, so we'll just do some bumps and waves. Doesn't have to be perfect. See how it's just kind of bumpy. Now behind his ear, he has curls coming out, kind of like a mullet back in the 80s. This was the style for these guys. Let's do another one over here. There we go. Okay, and we'll do the edge of the eye come down, we'll do a dot. The edge of the eye come down, we'll do a dot. That's the edge of the nostril. So we'll just do a bump. Some small nostrils here. Curl around that nostril. Find the middle of the face, come down. Do a dot for the middle of the mouth. And actually we'll start on the side actually. Come up, down and up. It's kind of got a slanted smile. There we go. A little lip. Smile lines going on there. All right, so let's kind of get started coloring this. We'll do, we'll get the Miami Dolphins. It's kind of an orange pink salmon color, I guess. So we'll do the number 1. Maybe, yeah, let's do, I'm gonna do the wide tip. Here we go. Number 1. Come all the way down. The numbers are always hard, so if you need to pause or go rewind to figure out how to do the numbers, please do so. It's hard to explain. There's just lots of corners, and there we go. There's the number 1. The number 3. I just had a lot of practice, so I can just cruise through these a little bit faster than most of you probably. There we go. Right here we'll do an orange stripe. On the bottom we got this white. There we go. And we will do an orange stripe on the side of the pants. I say orange, it's more of a kind of a pink orange, but on the side of the pants we got this pink orange stripe, and we'll do one on his shoes. This waterfall stripe going on down here. There we go. And we'll get the green, the Miami Dolphins green right here. It's kind of an aqua green. We're gonna come down here and do the socks. The top half is gonna be aqua green. Let us know in the comments if you even know who Dan Marino is or what you think of this drawing. We like doing Hall of Fame players as well as new modern players. Because we're basically just fan of sports, right? Fans of sports, I should say. There we go. We're gonna do a line right here. See what I did there? So we got green, white, pink, white. We got stripes going on. We're gonna outline the entire shirt here because this is gonna be all green. And I'm gonna show you what we'll do here. Probably do it in fast forward. Outline the numbers here so that we can better fill it in. And little by little, we'll just kind of fill in these gaps, these areas, with little circles. If you need to go to the smaller tip on the marker, that's fine. I'll probably do that here in a second. I'm just filling in these areas with green, getting some of the colors filled in there. I'd take the fat side of the marker and just make these big circles. Just make them tight, little tight circles with the fat marker. See how that works? Cool. And then maybe we'll take the small tip, the pointed tip here, and fill in this area by the numbers. There we go. Okay. Maybe we'll do a little highlight of green down here by the waterfall stripe on the shoes. Just add some color to the shoes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Now flesh color, we'll get kind of a peach kind of flesh color going on here and start to fill in the face. I like to go outline the edges first. It just helps me stay in the line. Outline the eyes a little bit, get the ears in there. Outline the eyes, get the mouth. I like to leave the lip, the bottom lip, white, because I'm going to fill that in with kind of a pink. If you've followed some of our videos, remember the top lip is darker than the bottom lip because it has shadows. Okay, I'll show you what I mean here. So slowly I'm just kind of filling in the flesh color, the neck, the arm, the hand. I do this usually in fast forward, but lately I've been wanting to show you guys how we do it. And yes, I am going fast, so press pause if you need to, rewind, whatever you need to. That's what's cool about YouTube and these videos. You can take your time, rewind, okay? Fill in the forehead here with the flesh color. And then what I do is I get a really light pink for the lip on the bottom. Keep it really light. And then I get a little bit darker tan and make these shadows kind of pop. Outline the face, outline the hairline, outline the eyes. This just represents maybe where shadows might be. The neckline. The sleeves, the bottom of the arms, make a thick shadow on the bottom of the arm, the sleeve area, the inside of the arm and fingers, make a thick shadow right here. See how that works? Just kind of brings the character to life a little bit. There we go. Now as far as the hair, Dan Marino kind of has a light, light brown. So I'm gonna get a light brown color and just start to color in his hair a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect. I like to keep it dark around his face. See that? Dark around the face, and that just kind of makes some scribbles, some circles. He's got curly hair, so make some circles. I keep this the hair doesn't need to be perfect, so I left some white. What I do there is maybe get a little bit of yellow to represent some highlights from the sun, because he's playing in Miami. Just makes it more interesting to use more than one color. The lighter on the edge from the sunlight. See, I'm using yellow on the edge, kind of mix it in. And then what I'm going to do is get even darker brown. And maybe do some shadows, right? Keep the shadows close to the face, make some scribbles, shadows close to the face. I'm just making some scribbles. Let's make an eyebrow. An arch for an eyebrow right there. Arch for an eyebrow right there. And who knows, maybe we'll just get another shadow. I'm just making lines like this to make it look like there's shadows. The dark hair is on the inside, and we're just kind of making some lines that flow up. Okay, so we take this brown, we're going to do the football. Outline the football in this dark brown. Make a line down, make a line down. Line at the top, line at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the seams, and then color it in. Leave those seams white. Color the top in. Now we're gonna fast forward in a second, and I'm just gonna basically do an outline. I like to outline all my characters in black and gray. I take a dark color, outline the entire character in black. It just makes it finished and nice, and then I outline it in a gray drop shadow. So thank you for joining us on Hey Kids Let's Draw. Dan Marino of the Miami Dolphins. Fast forward now.